What is up, YouTube land? I recently, actually last night, I picked up a new toy, whatever you want to call it. So a little bit about it. I have a pretty large garden. I also have a pretty large composting area. And what I want to do is at the end of the season, when the plants start dying off, I want to be able to reuse that to fuel my garden for next year. So what I purchased was a wood chipper mulcher. This is an older one. From the research I've done, it's pretty old. I don't know a year yet. This is a Yard Machine 10 horsepower, but it should do everything I need to do. I'm not mulching up any big trees or branches or anything. I'm simply going to do small branches and garden stuff, garden plants. And like I said, and then it'll go right into the compost and be fuel for next year's garden. Started right up once I picked it up from the guy. I tried feeding some branches through and it didn't really chew them up like I thought it should. So in typical me fashion, I'm going to tear into it a little bit and take a look and see if the blades need to be sharpened, or just look it over, make sure it's ready so I can use it shortly. Alright, stick around, guys. First thing I'm going to do is get this big chute off so I can get to the blades. Open this up to clear out chips if you need to. So look at that. You can see this is kind of bent up, so we'll get that bent back to where it needs to be. Alright guys, I ran out of time yesterday morning messing with this, so we're picking back up today. I got a helper with me. Logan's gonna help me finish tearing this thing apart. So just to recap, we got this first front blade. I'm not gonna lie to you and act like I know all about these things, because I really don't. I'm kind of learning as I go. But this is one blade, and you can see this one's not too terrible, but this side's all chewed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen that, put an edge back on that. I don't think I'm gonna mess with these too much, because they don't really look like they were ever real sharp. They kind of just look like they spin around and beat shit up. But then there's two blades here and there that I'm gonna take off. I'm hoping I don't have to take this chute off and access it from the other side. I'm hoping I could pop it off here and slide it out the side, and then we'll just do the same. We'll file an edge on that, and yeah, so let's do it. I think that was the last one to try and pull the chute off. No, this. Yep. There you go. Cool. Set it down back there. Alright. Alright, go ahead. Do the front one first. This side. Alright, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Alright, now what I want you to do is screw. Alright, go ahead and do the next one. You're good? You're good? Alright, now use that washer off of there too. I'm sure this is really loud because my voice is right, or my face is right next to the camera. And there she is. Alright, go ahead. The outside one. You were putting the washer and the nut on there, right?
What?
You were putting the washer and nut on the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like this.
Yep. Okay, good. Two. See where that washer fell? Mm-hmm. You got it? Okay. There you go. Now this blade, I mean, that looks pretty darn good. Since we got it off, we'll tidy it up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to get much better than that. So now what I want to do is try and get some of this. There's all kinds of gunk back here. I feel like this whole assembly should pop off, but I don't really know how. Alright, when I pulled these knives, as I believe they call them, when I pulled those off from the back side, I peeked down in and I realized that there was a bunch of crap behind here, between here and here, wrapped all around the spindle. And it looked like there was quite a bit of it. That, in my eyes, isn't good for numerous reasons, obvious reasons. So I looked to see if I could remove this whole piece, and I couldn't find any way of doing it. I have a couple different harmonic balance pullers, pulley pullers, and I couldn't really figure out a way to pull this off. Tried prying from behind, nothing seemed to work. So I basically just had to come in from back here and just kind of pick at it and get whatever I could down in there to get all that crap out. And I did end up getting it all cleared out. It was not easy, and this is what all came out. There was a lot, and this doesn't do it justice on camera, but I will say I'm very thankful that it was all brush and debris and that kind of stuff, and not like, you know, body parts and that kind of stuff. So thankfully the person I bought it from used it for chipping wood and nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back at it, get these blades sharpened, put them back on. We'll keep chipping away and see what we can get done. Alright, I got a helper for this next part. What are we gonna do?
We're grinding.
Grinding what?
Grinding the open knitting.
Do you know what that thing is?
No.
It's a blade for the wood chipper. Alright. Alright, let's
Hi, YouTubers.
Hi, YouTubers. Alright, I'm going to come help you. Alright, Dad's gonna help you. Remember how I showed you, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna help guide it. So you pull the trigger and we're gonna grind away. Go ahead, hold it down. It's okay, I got you. Tegan, you don't have Alright, listen, you don't have to squeeze hard, you just push that first and then squeeze it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What happens if it gets you?
It's okay. Go ahead.
I want you to do it because
Okay.
I get.
I think that's a good idea. Alright, so put the washer on, hold on, then put the nut on.
And now I can do it.
Not quite. Alright,
No.
not quite. I'll tell you when it's ready. Alright, now I'm going to hold it from the back side with an Allen wrench. Alright. Go ahead. Squeeze it till it's tight. Alright. I'm going to get the blade on again. Same thing as last time. Okay. Let's try this again. Let me get my Allen wrench set up. Alright. Go ahead and do that one.
Wait, you?
Yes. Watch the socket.
Okay.
Alright, so look. You see that? Like the worn spot? That's how you know it goes on that way, because it lines up with that stuff. Alright?
Like
So
that?
now, yep. So now
We're gonna have
we
to.
need to put this guy in the middle.
Hello.
Go ahead and spin that in. Spin that in. While you're doing that, we get two more of these. One goes here.
And one goes there.
Exactly. Good job.
Do I stop spinning?
Once you can't do it by hand anymore, we'll put the.
I can't do it by hand anymore.
Okay. So we'll put the impact on it. So let's grab the
Dad,
Allen.
I don't want you to put your hand in there because you could chop it off.
It's okay. It's not gonna chop my hand off right now. All right, so
Dad,
first
what
we need,
is it?
that's a pry bar. Let's get,
That why you can pry that at the bar?
yep. Let's grab this wrench. All right, here. Go ahead and tighten the wrench. Go ahead, you got a long ways to go. There you go. Good. Very good. All right. No, no, corner. Thanks, Tegan. Your sound effects are going to make the video that much better. I was going to take the carb apart and clean it, but it started up and ran pretty good, so I may just see how it runs for a little bit and then do that later. So I think we're all back together.